I've been here for 7.5 years. I was one of the people that set up the ILS from zero. So I was here at the inception of this whole project. It's been intense. It's a complicated model to get across, and that's been our journey really. But I think we've managed it. So I've been here since the beginning. We've moved over to this premises 2017. We've been based here since then. It's been really, really positive. The kids are the students are the strength of the school, and we work through those 4 core values that have evolved over the time that we've been here, which you've probably already been introduced to, which are meet me where I am, unconditional positive regard, total communication, and all ways of being celebrated at the ILS. That's our brand. Yeah. The typical student profile for an ILS placement is a student who struggled to find the right level of provision in a typical SEN setting. So we feel that the school should mould itself around the profile of the student instead of the student having to fit into the profile of the school, and that's what we do here. And of course, if they're falling out of that SEM world, there isn't anywhere else apart from a hospital bed. So it's this school, and then there's nothing except being at home or being in 24/7 care somewhere way away from the family. So this school is set up to keep the students in the community and thriving with self-agency, at home with their families, growing and becoming a member of the family, and in education. So coming here every day and playing a role in the growth of the school. Okay, so when we started piloting this coaching and mentoring project in the summer, the member of staff that I was working with very closely, the growth was not almost immediate, but it was pretty close to it. This person really fed into and fed off of the coaching and mentoring process. They actually developed me as a coach as well. So we both, it was a kind of I call it bi-directional, but we both got something out of it. But the growth in that person's practice and their kind of personal / professional persona within the school was enormous. They'd actually come and mention it to me, how much they'd taken from the sessions and utilised within their daily, the daily work here. And then we were concluding it at the end of the set of sessions that we'd agreed. It was a different person that I was working with, and they knew that, and that was really powerful for them. It was extraordinarily powerful for me, Yeah, so Nick is really very subtle, but very kind of subtle but targeted support.
Subtle but targeted.
Yeah, no, I really felt that. I've been through coaching and mentoring before. I trained as a coach through the Outstanding Teacher Program, and that had been great, and I'd use that in my work as a class teacher and as a school leader. But you were very, very very subtle. That's the word. I wasn't aware of the power of your input until I'd gone in to do the sessions, and it grew me in the room. So it was something that I would definitely want to explore in more depth. And I think that the way that you came into this school, this is not an easy place to come into and deliver a new system, and putting it into place, as we found out over the year, it was not an easy job, because this is a high velocity, intense environment, and the people here work extraordinarily hard at the very tip of the arrow. So having to delay its rollout to summer had massive benefits, and you were part of that. And I think the last meeting that we had was really powerful, and I think you must have met a lot of people who are in these positions delivering this, and you know exactly what to say and what not to say. That came across.